Hello everyone and welcome to my monthly romance readathon vlog, horror edition. So if you didn't know, I do a monthly romance 24-hour readathon with my besties Kevin from Irish Reader, Caitlin from Kate Literature and Jamie from Jamie's Library. I don't think Kevin's participating in this month's one, so it's just going to be me, Caitlin and Jamie for this month, but very excited because we're going to be doing a horror themed romance readathon. So we're reading like horror / spooky romance books, which is just stunning. So obviously I'll have their vlogs linked below and I'll obviously go through my TBR for the readathon. Now I have a lot of books to choose from. I'm obviously not going to read them all, like that's just impossible, but these are all really possible contenders. So the first is the X-Hex, which I got in a book of the month recently, and this sounds like a really silly spooky romance goofy time. The tagline is never mix vodka and witchcraft. I think I'm going to start with this, especially because it is kind of short. It's like less than 300 pages. Then I have A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, and I have heard about this book for years. It basically has like a forbidden... Okay, so the horror romance readathon, I guess it really is going to be horror because, no offense, my house ghost Frederick just turned off my camera while I was in the middle of walking. So Frederick, no offense, what's that about? Anyway, I was saying that A Discovery of Witches is also a possibility, and actually this is a high possibility. I think I'll probably start this after the X-Hex because I'm really excited about it and Caitlin is going to read it too, so we can buddy read it. But yeah, I've heard about this over the years and it basically has witches, a forbidden love, wizardry, science, like sounds like a fun time. And obviously there is the show as well. I haven't watched the show, but hopefully I will love it and then I can watch the show too. And I think this will just be a stunning time. Then I also have Carmilla, which is a vampire book and it is like the OG vampire book. Obviously people talk about Dracula, but not as many people talk about Carmilla, which is annoying. And it is quite short as well, so I think this is definitely one I want to try to get to. And it also has a female romance, so thank you. Then I also have A Touch of Darkness, which is a Hades and Persephone's retelling, and it's a romance, and Kaylin loved it, so she told me that I need to read it. I also have A Lady of Rooksgrave Manor, which is like basically monster smut, so that could be a silly goofy time. And then also Love Sickness by Junji Ito. I don't even know if this involves a romance, but you know, it says love sickness, I just feel like it fits the vibe, so this could be a stunning manga moment. So yeah, those are my possibilities for this readathon. Yeah, I'm really excited to get into the spooky vibes. It is like the middle of the month, it's the 15th, and I feel like I have been slacking. I haven't really been reading many spooky books and stuff, so what's that about? I have been watching fun horror and spooky movies though, and thanks to NordVPN, who is the sponsor of today's video, I have a really wide selection of horror movies to choose from because if you didn't know, a VPN stands for Virtual Private Network and it protects your data so hackers can't steal your passwords and important information. And NordVPN is the VPN that I recommend and is what I use. They have over 5,200 servers in 60 countries, so you can find a server near you to enjoy better speed or further away to access extra content. And my favorite thing to do is access different countries' Netflix libraries to watch movies and TV shows because obviously every country's Netflix library is different. So a lot of movies that aren't available on Australian Netflix are available on like UK Netflix or US Netflix. So it's stunning because it really opens up the possibilities for your film watching experience. One of my favorite spooky movies that I love to watch, especially around Halloween, is Beetlejuice, and that is available on Australian Netflix. So if you're in the US, for example, it won't be available on your Netflix library. So you can use NordVPN, choose an Australian server and watch Beetlejuice on Netflix. NordVPN is also so easy to use. You can connect with one click or enable automatic connection for click-free protection. They also have incredible speeds. NordVPN is actually the fastest on the market, and you can use NordVPN on up to 6 devices, and they are available on all major platforms including iOS, Android, Linux, Windows and more. So yes, I highly recommend NordVPN. You can go to nordvpn.com/Chloe to get a 2-year plan plus 4 additional months at a huge discount. Yeah, I mean, protecting your data, accessing more content, NordVPN is where it's at. So thank you so much to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video. And yeah, obviously I'm going to start the readathon now. It is like 10:50, so I'm going to go until like 10:50 tomorrow. But also I'm just going to see what the vibes are. Like maybe I'll finish before that, maybe I'll finish slightly after that. I'm pretty chill with these readathons. Like I don't like to be like super strict because obviously it's supposed to be a fun time. Also, I do have a vet appointment tomorrow morning, so that will cut out some of my readathon time. And I am also going to do a fortnight stream now because we have our tradition where we do our fortnight streams during the romance readathon, and it's always nice to start off with a fortnight stream to really kick things off and get us hyped. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now, and then I will check in later when I start reading the XX. I'm very excited. Actually, jokes, before I start that, I have my affirmation cards from Dreamy Moons. I love these, and I got it recently, and basically every morning I've been using these. It's really nice to start your day this way. So basically I just choose one of my affirmation cards. I choose whichever card is like calling to me, and then I try to focus on that affirmation throughout the day. With clarity of mind, I feel abundance and worthiness coming through. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna go and start my fortnight stream. And yeah, I'm really feeling the readathon vibes today. I think I'm gonna get lots of stunning reading done.
Oh, they're in love. Wow.
Hello, so it is later. I finished my fortnight stream, ate lunch, and I've been reading. And I'm on page 82. This is just exactly what I wanted from this book. Like, this is such a silly, goofy, spooky time. And it kind of has like the silly, goofy spookiness, like those vibes of like Hocus Pocus, Twitches, stuff like that. But it's like adult, and obviously it has romance. And oh! It's just so fun. Like, if it continues like this, I feel like this could be a yearly reread because it's just so fun. Like, it's so fun. And I was saying that I feel like if me, Caitlin, and Jamie were witches, like, this is our vibe that we would have. Like, we'd have this silly, goofy vibes. Like, no offense, should we just like hex our ex, you know what I mean?
You might haven't already done that. The way, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. So fun. So basically it's about Vivian, who has like a fling with this guy. They're both witches. I think after like a few months, like they're really obsessed with each other, and then he does something that annoys her. And then so she's obviously so pissed off about it, and then her and her best friend are like, we need to put a hex on him. So they try to curse him, and they're like, oh, it probably didn't work. Anyway, 9 years later, they see him again. And after all this time, she's like still thinking about him and stuff. And he comes back to the town, and maybe the hex did work. Anyway, they reunite, and then you realize that he also has lots of secrets. Anyway, it's just a fun time, and they obviously reconnect, and it's definitely going to be like a second chance romance, which I love. Not in real life, no thank you. Yeah, and it's just like so, like it's so playful, the writing. Lots of funny lines, lots of good banter. Obviously, the two main characters, they're like pissed at each other because when they reunite, they're like, oh, but they're still obsessed with each other, so they're like, oh. You know, like that vibe. So fun. So yeah, I'm just having the best time right now. Although, I will say my eyes are quite heavy.
Not.
Because I did a rookie move last night and I went to bed quite late. Because I was on FaceTime to Kevin and I was like, no offense, I want to sleep. Is that okay? That's really boring. And then he's like, you should just do what I do and be sleep deprived during the readathon. And I was like, no, I want to sleep. And he kept being like, so then I stayed up later than usual. Anyway, it's fine. I've had 2 teas today. I'm gonna have another one soon. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right? Where's the enthusiasm?
You need to get the stronger stuff.
Coffee. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll have a coffee. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Scruffy, I think you need to put your raincoat on. I just got a huge package delivered, so I thought I would unbox it. I got some candles from Dusk. I'm very excited. Dusk! Penny's in a silly, goofy, procrastinating mood. Okay, well actually first got this mood reads. Wow, that smells so good. Oh my god, the pink.
So pretty.
Guava and strawberry. An energetic blend of guava, strawberry and peach, reminiscent of the colour and spirit of this favourite seaside resort. I mean, this is kind of boring, but just the basic pillar candles that I put in my lanterns. But I got some new lanterns actually, so I have like the black ones next to my TV, and obviously I'm switching things up, so I decided to get these. Oh, isn't that such a stunning vibe? Okay, let's see. Whoa. Yep, so basically you put like pebbles, which I already have, and then you put the candle in here, and it's just stunning. I love having it beside the TV and lighting them when I'm watching movies and stuff. Candle haul. Hello. So I have finished the X-Hex. This was so much fun, and honestly, if this was a movie, it would be a classic Halloween movie that you'd want to rewatch every year. I swear, like, it is just the perfect spooky romance story. And like I said earlier, it's a silly, goofy, spooky time. Honestly, everything I wanted out of this story. So yes, so much fun. I give it 4 stars. And obviously a really easy and quick read, so really good start to the readathon. It is 5:37, so it is kind of late, to be honest. So I don't know how many books I'm gonna get through. But I think the next book I'm gonna read is Love Sickness by Junji Ito. I think it'd be nice to get through this manga. And then I'm going to hopefully start A Discovery of Witches, because Caitlin's currently having dinner, so hopefully I can finish this and then we can start reading together. So yeah, sit down on the lines. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all, meet me behind the mountain. Okay, so obviously I'm in the middle of reading, but honestly, I got my eye on him. Then I just laughed at something. And then Caitlin's like, oh, you're actually gonna have a lot of silly, goofy laughs at this book. And honestly, that's what I love about Junji Ito, because, like, obviously he writes horror. But he also is a silly, goofy time sometimes, you know? Like, there's a lot of times I'm laughing when I'm reading his books, just because it's so bizarre. Oh, and basically, at the moment, the story is about... Oh, wait, yeah, he's, like, obviously on the front. Yeah, stunning. Basically, it's about these people who go to this fortune teller and are asking, like, will I find love and stuff. So yeah, fun times. No offense, I realized that I haven't even shown any FaceTime vibes in the vlog. What's that about? So no offense, you can say something nice about me if you want. Something mean about me if you want. Anything about me if you want.
I'm just trying to read.
Did you?
I'm sexy and free. I didn't ask for a free ride. I was supposed to show.
Learn
Time.
the lyrics.
I could be drunk, but at least I'm alive.
that was a stunning performance, but next time maybe actually know the lyrics. Yeah.
That was perfect. Wouldn't miss it. I gave her a thumbs up. Whoa, epic moment.
Sorry, but Kaylin, I feel like if you saw this in the darkness, you'd be like, oh my god, so tall.
That's hot. If I saw that any time of day or night. The whole city was like, you know, girlies are trying to get their fortunes told and then they end up dead. I'd be like,
Me!
I heard the man was tall.
I feel like we actually would do that. Like, imagine if we all lived in the same town and then, like, we heard that rumor. It's like, honestly, like, should we go check it out? Okay, so I finished Love Sickness by Junji Ito. Absolutely loved it. So, like, the first half was the love sickness story, and honestly, I would give that 5 out of 5 stars. Like, I loved it. I thought it was really fascinating, and honestly, there were some silly, goofy moments. With Junji Ito, I feel like he definitely weaves in some horror comedy vibes every now and then, because sometimes, like, the art style is pretty goofy, or, like, the dialogue, or... yeah, it's just a really... well... it's weird to say like, it's like a fun time, but like, I mean, I don't know, Junji Ito is just a very specific vibe. It's also different vibes in one, but yeah, I obviously love Junji Ito. And yeah, Love Sickness was one of my favorite stories actually. And then the second half had a collection of different short stories. My favorite one was definitely The Rib Woman. Absolutely stunning, loved that. And my least favorite 100% was Memories of Real Poop. It was like 3 pages and it was just the stupidest story. I don't know what that was about. Literally the worst thing I've read by him. So overall, I'm giving this collection 4 stars. But yeah, I just love Junji Ito. Like, obviously, there are a lot of terrific things, but there are definitely times where I just feel like at home when I'm reading Junji Ito. It's hard to explain. But yeah, I just love Junji Ito, and I feel like he really takes my mind off things. One of my favorite things to do is if I'm really feeling overwhelmed with life, or like if I have something on my mind, I watch a horror movie or I read horror, because I feel like that is my ultimate escapism. Because if it's like so horrific and far from my reality, it's easy for me to like focus on that and not my own issues, if you know what I mean. Anyway, love Junji Ito. So now I'm going to actually have a shower, get in my pajamas, get in bed, get cozy. It is 7:30 now, and then I'm gonna start a Discovery of Witches with Caitlin, and I'm so excited. We've been talking about this all month, honestly. Like, as soon as we decided we're gonna try to read this for the readathon, we've been like, no offense, like, we've just been really excited. So yeah, I honestly have, like, obviously awkward if we don't like it, but like, I do feel like we will. It's supposed to have like dark academia vibes, I think, right? I don't know.
Yeah, like it's set at a university. I think she's a historian.
Oh!
I'm pretty sure her man's is a vampire.
Yes!
And like I told you, I watched a couple of episodes of the show like a while ago, and I really liked it. So hopefully if we like it, we can watch the show.
Oh, exactly, yeah. I'm definitely not going to finish this during the readathon because it is like 500 pages. But hopefully we can get through a good bit of it. No offense, look how cute my pajamas are. Little Casper moment. This is from Cotton On. They have this Halloween collection that they released. So they have all these like stunning like Halloween tees and pajamas and stuff. So cute. And there's Timothy. Okay, so I have been reading in bed and I'm on chapter 7 and I'm on page 62. Caitlin and Jamie have gone to sleep and it is nearly 10 p.m. Yes, 9:56. So honestly, I think I'm gonna sleep soon because I'm quite tired. So I think I might have an early night and then try to wake up early. But I also want to do my nails before I go to sleep, so maybe I'll just like chill out and watch something while I do my nails. Maybe I'll like start watching Hocus Pocus or something. We never know until you know. So yeah. A Discovery of Witches, page 62. Really enjoying this so far. I wouldn't say I'm like loving it yet, but I'm hooked. I'm intrigued. I really enjoy the atmosphere that's been created. I really enjoy the writing. I'm really enjoying the characters. I really love how it just has like so many things I love, like witches, demons, vampires, lots of library scenes. I find historians fascinating, like just so many things that I love. Also Matthew Fairchild, who is going to be the love interest. Did I just say Matthew Fairchild? Oh my god, it's not Matthew Fairchild. That's someone from Chain of Gold, right? Anyway, Matthew Claremont. He is a vampire and he is stunning, might I say. His descriptions, like, tall. His descriptions of even just like his hands, like, stunning. So I already am like really into him. But yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I'm really in the vibe for this kind of book. And I really think I'm gonna love it. Nothing to do with the romance has really progressed. And the book definitely has a sort of slow start, like a lot of fantasy books have. But it's definitely not boring and it's definitely not, you know, info dumpy or anything like that. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm very excited that I decided to pick this up. So yeah, the plan is I'm going to read a little bit more, I think, actually. Like maybe just like 1 or 2 more chapters before I go to sleep. Maybe I'll even try to get to page 100, but that could be a little ambitious because I am tired, like I said. But yeah, so I'm gonna read a little bit more before I go to sleep. Probably do my nails and then try to wake up early tomorrow, continue reading, and then I have to take Scruffy to the vet, like I said, and I guess we'll just see what the vibes are. But I don't think I'm gonna read like heaps more tomorrow because I do have things to do. Nee. Scruffy! Scruffy! Scruffy, I'm talking to you right here. You look like a meerkat. Okay, so it is the next morning. It's 8:36 and I have to leave in like an hour. Scruffy, we're going to the vet today. And I think I'm just gonna read until then and then I'll end the readathon. But I ended up not reading any more of A Discovery of Witches. I'm still in chapter 7, so I'm just going to continue reading this. Painted my nails, look how stunning. It is, I think, Clairvoyant from Live Love Polish. Love it. I'm gonna continue reading. Oh, we can do our affirmation card for today. Ooh, one fell out, so I'm gonna go with this one. I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. Honestly, I needed this, so love that. Okay, no offense. Not sure about Matthew anymore. In my clip that I filmed last night, I was like, oh, Matthew Claremont. Like, yep, but I really got my eye on him now. Like, I don't know. I'm not vibing him at the moment. I feel like I've got the ick. Like, because when we first were introduced to him, like, he had the vibe of like, you know, kind of being like cold, standoffish a bit, and it was like, okay, maybe it's going to be like he hates everyone in the world but her. But unfortunately that is very hard to write. So for example, Aaron Blackford, thank you. Tobias Rhodes, thank you. But a lot of the time I'm just like piss off because they're annoying. At this moment I'm kind of like piss off Matthew, and also it seems like he hates women. Like, because obviously he's a vampire, he's really old, so he has some old-fashioned ways of thinking. Caitlin was actually saying that, like, you know, vampires in theory are stunning, but then if they're actually like an old man, like, then that's annoying. And she was literally like, why be an old man hag when you can be sexy? So at the moment he has the old man hag vibe. For example, Diana, the main character, she's like, I'm capable of opening my own door. And he's like, why do today's women think it's important to open a door themselves? Do you believe it's a testament to your physical power? Like, shut up, weirdo. And then it also says that he does not approve of women who argue with him. And now everything he says honestly pisses me off. Like, even if it's just like, hey, like, I'm like, shut up. So at the moment I'm kind of adjusting the vibes, because in the beginning I was like, oh, like this could be like a really stunning like wow vibe, but now I think it's going to be a silly, goofy, me and Caitlin can laugh at it vibe, because yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like him. But I do like the vibes of like the writing and the atmosphere and stuff, so it's just him that's pissing me off at the moment. Also, I did get a DM on Instagram because I posted that I was reading this, and someone said that it has a really toxic relationship, so not sure if I'm gonna ship them together, especially because I'm not liking him at the moment. So I guess we'll see. Like, it could be a fun time, like, I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Oh, also, I said to Caitlin that he kind of has Christian Grey vibes, and then she was like, when was this written? 2011. Yeah, those are definitely Christian Grey hours. So I feel like he definitely could be an inspiration for this character, and that does not excite me because I do not like that weirdo. So yeah, interesting developments. Hello, it is later in the day. Scruffy has been to the vet. He's a little bit sad, and I need to quickly end the vlog. I didn't read much more since my last update, so I got to page 110 of A Discovery of Witches. Still have the same thoughts. I'm probably gonna finish it, but it's nice to have adjusted my expectations and know that I'm probably not going to like Matthew. Obviously he might surprise me and I'll love him again, but at the moment I don't think so. But I do love the vibes and stuff, so I will continue and obviously update you on my thoughts in other reading vlogs. But yeah, that is it for this vlog. I will of course have Jamie and Caitlin's vlogs linked below. Thank you so much once again to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Don't forget you can go to nordvpn.com/chloe to get a 2-year plan plus 4 additional months at a huge discount. If you're looking for more content from me, I have a Patreon, which is always linked below, and that is where I upload extra content like extra reading vlogs. We do a monthly live show, we do a monthly buddy read, etc. I have all my socials linked below, including my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/gamewithchloe, which is where I stream games and just chatting. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're all having a good day or night, and I will see you in my next one.